Hey friend, this is Jeric G, ang nagmamaranang yung friend, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, another tutorial content na naman tayo. So kung ikaw ay interested, keep on watching. So, disclaimer lang guys, hindi pa po ako CPA. So, anything na sasabihin ko or ituturo ko in this video is based only on my understanding, based only on what I have learned during my undergrad, even during on my self-study. So, kung sa tingin mo mayroon ako nasabing concept na hindi tama, nagmamarunong ko pa sa nagmamarunong mo friend. Lecturer, feel free to comment kasi wala naman tayo ibang gustong mangyari dito but to help every accounting students and aspiring CPAs na ma-master ang bawat concept para ma-achieve nila ang goal nila, which is to become a certified public accountant. Okay, so in this video, it's a continuation of the topic na diniscuss ko with my previous vlog. So, still about statement of cash flow. Ang kaibahan lang sa previous vlog ko, concept lang itinuro ko. So, dito, magbibigay ako ng sample problem para, alam mo yun, para mas clear yung understanding nyo towards statement of cash flow. So ulitin ko, kung gugustuhin mong makita ang balanse ng cash, ang titingnan mo statement of financial position. Pero kung gusto mo namang makita yung breakdowns ng cash balance, ang titingnan mo yung statement of cash flow. At meron tayong tatlong activities na pinanggagamitan ng ating cash at pinanggagalingan. Yun ay yung operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. So ngayon, magbibigay nga ako ng problem, sample problem para mas lalo nyong maintindihan. So, pakita ko muna yung format ng statement of cash flow. So, cash flow from operating activities plus or minus cash flow from investing activities plus or minus cash flow from financing activities. So, kapag pinagsama-sama mo silang tatlo, ang makukuha natin ng total net increase or decrease in cash and cash equivalent. And kapag dinagdag mo ang cash beginning balance, makakuha mo yung ending cash balance ng yung cash ending balance. And itong cash ending balance, ito yung makikita mo sa statement of financial position. Okay, so sample tayo sa operating activities under direct method. Ano nang direct method? Ito yung all cash receipts and cash disbursements yung maipapakita mo. As in, direkta mo kung magkano yung cash na inilabas, magkano yung cash na pumasok. So, yun yung direct method. And syempre, sabi ko nga rin with my previous vlog, sa operating activities, pwedeng dalawa yung presentation. It could be direct method or indirect method. So, yon. So, example problem, sabi niya, Boa Company is preparing its statement of cash flow for the year ended December 31, 2020 under the direct method and has provided this information. So, meron siyang binigay na net credit sales, accounts receivable ending, accounts receivable beginning, so on and so on. Kung titingnan nyo ang problem, wala kang makikita dito na cash payment, cash paid, cash receive, ganyan. Pero sabi niya dito, under direct method. So, ano ang requirements? So, una-una yung titingnan pala kapag magsosolve kayo ng problem, lagi nyong i-check yung requirements. Kasi baka mamaya, masyado nyong nabasa yung problem, pero ang tanong lang pala, how much is... Yung parang simple lang pala yung tanong, 'di ba? Parang napagod ka lang magbasa ng problem. Anyways, so balik tayo. Ano nga yung requirement? Compute for the following. So i-compute daw natin yung mga sumusunod. Una, yung cash collections from customer. Pangalawa, yung cash paid to suppliers. Pangatlo, yung cash paid to operating expenses. Bakit natin i-compute ito? Kasi nga sa binigay na problems, wala mismong, kasi ipe-present natin yung statement of cash flow under direct method. And 'di ba ang direct method, kailangan cash receipts and cash payment ang ipe-present mo. Sa problem ay sa information na binigay, wala ni isa doon. So kailangan nating mag-compute para maka-arrive sa cash collections, sa cash payments to suppliers, and cash paid to operating expenses. So unahin muna natin yung cash collections. So actually madali, ginawa ko, meron akong formula na sinunod, tapos nag-T-account ako sa isa. And tingnan natin kung ano yung mas madali sa inyo. So una, ito, may formula dyan para makuha mo ang cash collections from customers. So una-una, since given yung net credit sales na 800,000, idagdag mo yung accounts receivable beginning. Bakit mo idadagdag yung accounts receivable beginning? Kasi ito yung hindi mo pa nakokolektang credit sales mo last year. So kung idadagdag mo siya sa net credit sales ngayon, plus idagdag mo yung beginning na accounts receivable, so ang makakompute mo is yung total receivables o total credit sales na kukolektahin mo ngayong taon. Tapos, ibawas mo yung accounts receivable end. Kasi nga, para makuha mo, bakit may ibabawas yung accounts receivable end? Kasi itong accounts receivable end, ito yung hindi mo pa nakukolekta. So, net credit sales add accounts receivable beginning. Ang total nun is yung total credit sales na kukolektahin mo ngayong taon. Tapos, ibawas mo yung accounts receivable end na hindi mo nakolekta ngayong taon. So yun yung cash collections natin, and that is 900,000. So sa T-account kasi madali lang. Ano nga ba yung accounts receivable? 'Di ba, asset 'yan, and ang normal balance niya, beginning balance, is nasa debit side. So that is 250. Binigay yung ending balance na 150. So from 250 naging 150 siya. Ano yung pagbabago na nangyari sa loob ng accounts receivable? So meron daw nadagdag na net credit sales. Ano na nga ang entry kapag net credit sales? Debit accounts receivable, credit sales. Kasi nga net credit, so nadagdag siya. So dahil increase siya, dagdag normal side, ay dahil increase siya, debit side. So ito ang total na changes sa accounts receivable. So with that T account, pwede mo na makompute yung nasa credit sales side. Syempre ang nagbabago, ang makikita mo sa accounts receivable kasi beginning balance, credit sales, collections, tapos ending balance. So kukunin natin yung collections. So magkano? 250 plus 800, i-minus mo yung ending balance. Yan. So the credit or the cash collections is 900,000. Ano ang mas madali? T-accounts o yung formula? Ako kasi mas nadadalian ako kapag nagti-T-accounts ako. Anyway, number 2 na tayo. Next is the cash paid to suppliers. So katulad din sa cash collections, magfa-formula tayo, tapos ipe-present ko yung T-account. So sa cash paid to suppliers, binigyan tayo ng purchases on account. Tapos meron tayong accounts payable beginning. So katulad ng explanation ko kanina sa net credit sales, bakit natin idadagdag yung accounts payable beginning? Kasi ito yung hindi mo nabayaran last year, nababayaran mo ngayong taon. So idagdag mo siya sa purchases on account kasi inutang mo tong purchases na to, babayaran mo siya this year dapat. Tapos, ilas mo yung ending balance na accounts payable kasi nga ito yung accounts payable na hindi mo nabayaran ngayong taon. So, magkano doon ang nabayaran mo? Dahil binawas mo yung hindi mo pa nababayaran, so makukuha mo ang nabayaran na. So, ang cash paid to suppliers natin is 410,000. Accounts payable, T-account tayo. So ang beginning balance ng T account ay nasa credit side, that is 200,000. And ang ending balance niya is 190,000. So ano yung mga pagbabago na nangyari sa loob ng accounts payable? Bakit bumaba ang ating accounts payable? So sa buong taon nag-purchase tayo ng 400,000. Babayaran natin 'yan. So beginning balance plus purchases, that is 600,000. Bawasan mo ng ending balance na 190, ang cash paid natin is 410,000. So, nasa sayo kung ano yung gagawin mo o ano yung mas madali sa'yo. Mag-formula or mag-T account. Pero I suggest T account na lang kayo kasi hindi na kayo magsasaulo. Parang i-analyze nyo lang yung T account. Okay, next tayo, number 3, the cash paid to operating expenses. Ito madali lang. Hindi na ako nag-T account kasi assumption natin yung operating expenses, ano yan siya, cash ang bayad. So dagdag mo yung accrued expense beginning. So itong accrued expense beginning, ito yung inaccrue mo o ito yung adjusting entry mo towards the accrued expense mo last year. So 'di ba ang entry doon is debit, accrued expense, credit, payable. So ibig sabihin hindi mo pa talaga 'to nababayaran. Itong accrued expense beginning mo. So ngayong taon mo siya babayaran kasi nga last year ano na ngayon accruals, accrued expense, ito yung in-incur mo na pero wala ka pang bayad. 'Di ba? So kaya mo idagdag mo siya sa operating expense mo ngayong taon. Tapos iles mo tong accrued expense ending kasi nga ito yung accruals mo o accrued expense mo ngayong taon. Ano na nga accrued expense? Ito yung na-incur mo na pero hindi mo pa bayad. Tapos, ilas mo yung depreciation expense. Bakit? Kasi nga ang depreciation expense, walang perang involved dyan. Diba? Ang entry dyan, debit, depreciation expense, credit, accumulated depreciation. O, wala ka namang nakitang cash payment. O, wala ka namang cash account na nakita sa journal entry. So, itanggalin mo siya kasi ang kinukuha natin is yung cash paid to operating expense. And ang cash paid to OPEX is 250,000. So with that, makakapresent na tayo ng statement of cash flow under operating activities using the direct method. So cash collections from customer 900,000 minus the cash paid to suppliers 410,000 less the cash paid to operating expenses na 250,000 at ang makukuha natin is the cash flow from operating activities which is a cash inflow. Kasi positive siya 240,000. Okay, nagets ba ang direct method? So, ngayon naman, gagamitin natin is, magbibigay ako ng sample problem naman sa indirect method. So, sa indirect method, nag-start siya sa net income. And, kasi nga, sabi ko nga sa previous vlog ko, under the indirect method, i-convert mo itong net income na galing sa accrual basis into cash basis. So, anong gagawin mo? Tanggalin mo yung mga non-cash items, yung non-operating items, and even the changes in the working capital. Kasi nga, dapat ang makita mo dito, ang rule kasi dito, gumalaw yung net income kasi gumalaw yung cash. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, directly related yung net income sa cash. Okay? So, ano example natin? So, example problem, pasado ka company has provided the following information and requests you to prepare the operating activities of the statement of cash flow under the indirect method. So, tama lang na mag-start tayo sa net income before taxes. So, ito mga given. Mamaya i-ano natin yan. So kung mapapansin nyo, binigyan tayo ng interest payable beginning, interest payable end, accounts receivable beginning, accounts receivable end, accounts payable beginning, accounts payable end, and even the inventory beginning, inventory end. Anong purpose nito? So kailangan natin i-compute muna yung changes na nangyari sa bawat account na ito. Kasi nga, 'di ba nga, tatanggalin natin yung changes in working capital. And itong payable, receivable, mga working capital items yan. So, unahin natin muna ang inventory. So, mayroon tayong beginning na 500,000. Tapos, bumaba ang inventory ng 400,000. So, anong nangyari? Sabihin, may nabawas na 100,000. Okay? Ibig sabihin, may i-decrease na 100,000 sa inventory. So, mamaya take note lang natin yan. Next is the accounts receivable. Meron tayong beginning balance na 500,000 and ang ending naging 850,000. Ibig sabihin, tumaas ang ating accounts receivable. Next tayo sa interest payable. So, meron tayong interest payable na beginning na 100, tapos bumaba siya into 50. So, anong nangyari? Ibig sabihin, bumaba ng 50,000. And next is the accounts payable from 200,000 naging 500,000 siya. Ibig sabihin nag-increase throughout the year ng 300,000. Okay? So, ang inventory natin nag-decrease ng 100,000, ang accounts receivable natin nag-increase ng 350,000, ang ating interest payable nag-decrease ng 50,000, ang ating accounts payable ay nag-increase ng 300,000. So, ito na ang ating solution. From net income, idagdag natin from net income na 500,000, net income before taxes na 500,000, tanggalin natin yung depreciation expense na non-cash items. Bakit? Kasi nga, pinadagdag niya, i-adjust natin ang net income na ito sa mga items na sa susunod kasi nga, pinababa niya or pinataas niya yung net income kahit walang cash na involved. Remember the rule, dapat gumalaw yung net income kasi gumalaw yung cash. So, unahin natin sa non-cash items. And sa problem, isa lang yan, which is the depreciation expense na 200,000. Bakit natin siya in-add back? Kasi nga, pinababa niya ang net income in the form of expense. Pero wala namang cash na involved. Ano ba ang entry sa depreciation? Debit, depreciation expense, credit, accumulated depreciation. Walang cash na involved. So, i-add back natin. Next naman is the non-operating items, which is the loss on sale of equipment na 100,000. Bakit in-add back ulit natin? Remember, this is an operating activities. So, walang puwang ang non-operating items dito. Kaya idagdag mo siya. Kasi binaba niya yung net income natin kahit hindi naman siya related sa operation. Next is the changes in working capital. Ano na nga ang rule sa changes in working capital? Kapag current asset, opposite ang effect. Kapag current liabilities, direct ang effect sa net income. So, dahil bumaba ang inventory, which is a current asset, so, i-add natin siya. Kasi, 'di ba? Bumaba ang interest payable dahil direct, ibawas natin siya. Tumaas ang accounts receivable, which is a current asset. So, ibawas natin siya. And tumaas yung accounts payable, which is a current liability, a direct effect. So, idagdag natin siya. And we will get the cash flow from operations, which is the 800,000, less the income taxes paid, na 100,000. And there we will get the cash flow from operating activities under the indirect method. Next natin is the investing activities. So remember the investing activities, it focuses on long-term asset, which is the property, plant and equipment, non-current investments, yan. So sample tayo. During the year, iniwan ng jowa company had the following activities. So ito yung mga activities niya. So itong mga transaction na to, i-identify natin kung part ba siya ng investing o hindi. Acquired share capital of another entity. Share capital. pero ng another entity. So, ibig sabihin investment siya. Okay, investing. Nag-acquire nabawasan yung pera mo kasi nag-acquire ka. Next, sold an equipment with a carrying amount of 500,000 for 400,000, nagbenta ka. At nung nagbenta ka ng equipment, nakatanggap ka ng pera. So, ano yung investment pala? Nagbenta ka ng investment mo. Ano nang investment? Part siya ng investing. Invest o invest. Investment, investing. Diba? Madali lang investing. So, idagdag natin yung 400,000. And, yung carrying amount niya daw is 500,000. I-minus mo siya sa proceeds mo, tawag doon is loss on sale of investment. And yung loss on sale of investment, makikita mo yan siya sa operating activities under indirect method. Anong gagawin mo doon? I-add back mo siya. Okay? Next is acquired a 1-year certificate of deposit from a bank. That is a 1-year certificate of deposit. Ibig sabihin, investment pa rin to. 1 year, long term. So, investing, ibawas natin kasi acquired. Acquired land in exchange for 100,000. 100 par value, 1,000 shares. So, walang cash na involved. So, ignore mo lang to siya. And collected dividends on share investments. Remember, the dividends received is operating activities if silent ang problem. So, how much is the total cash flows from investing activities? So, meron tayong cash flow or cash outflow from investing activities na tama, 400,000. Kasi outflow na 800, tapos inflow na 400. So, cash outflow ng 400,000. Okay, di ba madali lang investing? Anong method na nga yung dapat pag-present ito? Direct method lamang. Next tayo sa financing activities. So, ang financing, it focuses on liabilities and owner's equity. So, tingnan natin ang sample. During the year, wala kang jowa, company had the following activities. Sakit naman ng mga company na to. Walang jowa, iniwan ng jowa. Wow. Anyway, so unang transaksyon, i-identify natin kung yung mga transaksyon na to related sa financing activities. Payment for long-term bonds payable of 600,000. So of course, the long-term bonds payable, liability, long-term liability ito, of course, pasok to sa financing activities. Dahil payment, naglabas ka ng pera, binayaran mo, kaya negative siya, bawas. Payment of cash dividends declared in prior years. Nagbayad ka ng dividendo na dineclare last year. Financing din yan. Dividend payment. 'Di ba? Next is converted preference shares into ordinary shares. So, nag-convert lang siya, walang cash na involved. Of course, ignore mo kasi nga, ang financing activities, direct method, so ipakita mo lang yung mga may involved na or yung cash, yung transaction na merong cash na involved. So, ignore natin to siya kasi nga no cash involved. Next naman, proceeds from sale of treasury shares. Magkano yung ano na ngayon treasury shares? Saan to makikita? Sa owner's capital o owner's equity. And syempre, dahil proceeds from sale, cash, ano mo yun, transaction siya, under financing pa rin to, which is 200,000. So, how much is the cash flow from financing activities? That is cash outflow ng 700,000. Okay, so that's it. I hope na meron kayong natutunan sa aking tutorial. Thank you! And that's it. I hope na nakatulong na naman itong tutorial content ko sa inyo. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and share this video para marami pang accounting students at aspiring CPAs ang matuto sa konseptong ito. Thank you and see you on my next Nagmamarunong na Vids. Bye!